Hey, hello, welcome everybody. This is Meredith. I'm here to do the reading for Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018. So let's just jump right in and see what energy we are working with for the day. We're starting out with the King of Pentacles. I'm using the Universal Weight Tarot deck. Alright, the King, that's air and earth energy. That's Aries and Taurus together. So the Kings are about structure, order, authority. The King of Pentacles is a generous king, a generous man. So the spirit of generosity will be within the day for us. There's also fertility, fruitfulness, long-term plans, grounded ideas, and abundance, and a foundation for future growth. Let's see what goes with it, though, so we can add to the story. Ooh, the Star in reverse. Okay. That's air, Aquarius. The Star in reverse can indicate feeling alone and without support. And if we are emotionally in a state like that, it could be easy for us to lose faith or give up too easily on our intentions and manifestations. Now, our readings have had a really strong manifestation energy to them lately. So this tells me that even though we're seeing that we have the resources available for our manifestation, some of us might be caught in a time trap, thinking that some of what we're doing is taking too long. And also I feel there could be the intentions that we have, the ones that are nearest and dearest to our heart. We can lose faith in those pretty easy, especially if we have a rough emotional day. So these two cards together may indicate that we've got to dig deep for trusting in the process and the journey. That was part of the message from yesterday's reading, trust the journey. Let's see what else comes with this. Oh, Three of Swords. That card has some wicked energy to it. That's air. It's Saturn in Libra. This is the sorrow, heartbreak, and pain card. Shields and defenses penetrated. And the swords are piercing to the heart of the matter, clearly. And getting to, in some cases, a cruel truth, which then in turn, ooh, hold on, I've got my guides talking to me. Okay, in spite of the message of this card, the Three of Swords, my guides are saying that this card actually promotes compassion and kindness. Okay. The King of Pentacles is here to remind us that we are in good alignment with our goals, dreams, and intentions. We do have the resources at hand to bring them to fulfillment. They are being fulfilled even when we don't see evidence of the fulfillment. It's coming together. In yesterday's reading, my guides are having me go back to this. In yesterday's reading, there was a message about people from the past potentially returning and not quite passing the sniff test. And that was in the Nine of Wands card. And if you recall the image on the Nine of Wands, that poor fellow is like got a bandaged head. He hadn't given up. He hadn't been beaten. That was about endurance. So the connection from that reading to this in the Three of Swords is yet another reminder of what we walked away from or how we were left in previous relationships. And this could be a trigger point of sensitivity for some of us. And if it is so, then the reversed star could have us feeling a loss of faith or feeling unsupported right now. Let's see what goes with it to see what comes of it. Oh, okay. Queen of Swords. This is where we need to go, folks, to process what's here in the Three of Swords, we're going to use the Queen of Swords. She's water and air, Virgo and Libra. She will defend herself aggressively. She'll defend truth aggressively. She is open to new ideas and opinions, and she's unafraid to follow her instinct and her intuition. She's an astute strategist. So we're being offered a king and a queen. Kings and queens are about self-mastery. So we're going to need to dig into our self-mastery to see us through some of these emotional, I'll call them upheavals, but I feel like they're molehills, not mountains. These are things that get stimulated when we have an encounter that reminds us of something we've been healing for a while. So we may have some processing to do here on Tuesday. We may have encountered someone from our past that stimulated a lot of unresolved feelings, and we may need to dig into our self-mastery to handle those emotions, those feelings, process it. Chariot, yes. So, because we've gone off in a whole new direction. It's a major departure from where we were, and this really is a molehill. It could be a painful molehill. Yeah. In hindsight, something's going to trigger the emotional pain we endured. And we're going to have an opportunity to look at it again, but we're going to get into our self-mastery here with the King and the Queen. And we're going to keep going in the direction that we've been headed in with the Chariot. The Chariot's a water energy, Cancer. There's determination, victory, self-control, and moving on. The Chariot's also aware of the heavenly realms and has enough experience to garner gains and losses. So this potentially emotional upheaval on Tuesday can be supported in our heart space with the mastery of the King and Queen and the determination of the Chariot. Let's see what's next. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You know what? Keep your head down, folks, and just keep going. That's Earth. It's Sun and Virgo. This is education and achievement. So we learned a lot from these past experiences, and we're going to be needing to leverage that education on this emotional situation. Yeah. Stay attentive to your intentions. This is also a mastery of skill card. So we have self-mastery in the King. Have it again in the Queen, and now we've got it yet again in the Eight, and Eights are super stable. It's a 4 doubled. We look to 4s for stability in our foundation, and the Star is a rocky foundation when reversed. So it's something that fell away that was very painful. I mean, it pierced the heart. It was so painful, and we've chosen to love again. These are messages. These are messages that have come out of the cards for 2 weeks now. That we have chosen to love again. We're opening our hearts, and we have more self-mastery. But, you know, a little hiccup along the way is an opportunity for us to take a look at the contrast from where we were to where we are, which was also in yesterday's message. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Page of Cups. This is a reminder of the cosmic gifts that have been on offer to us, that are in this season of manifestation for us. They have not left. They've not gone away. That's really good news. So stay strong, folks. Stay strong. A little hiccup is nothing by comparison to the cumulative work that we have done within our emotional awareness, our spiritual awareness. You know, the Chariot's about unification too, so we're going to have to gather our gains and remember them in the face of an emotional situation. The Page of Cups is earth and water together, but it's love news, it's dreams and emotion taking form. So this is all about our manifestation And it's about our beloved relationships, our new beloved relationships, our rekindled ones. I've been saying this for days. So this is a please don't lose faith. All the love that we've been talking about is still on offer. It's still within its developing phase. Yeah. Aside from love relationships, this is also indicative of work projects and personal projects, where at work in your career you could hit a speed bump. Same thing on a personal project. Not everything goes perfectly every single day, and these things do, with the amount of effort we put into them, the amount of energy we give to them, these experiences do have the potential to derail us when things go kind of wrong. So dig deep. Dig deep. You have mastery. You've got it 3 times over in this card reading. You have the power to navigate it all. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack to clarify the Star in reverse and then the 3 of Swords. And let's see if we can get some more specifics on those energies. Okay, this is on the Star. Falling in love. This is what we've been doing. We've been falling in love. Yeah. And some little hiccup has come along and caused us to question that. Some would say that the ego's had an opportunity to rise and scare up every single thing that could potentially go wrong, and we might be running worst case scenarios. It's happened before. The supporting cards, though, all the other cards, minus this 3 of Swords, really are pointing out that we're still on track. This is just an opportunity to heal a little bit deeper in the process. Let's clarify the 3 of Swords. Oh, I'm falling out again on the floor. Yeah, specialness. 3 of Swords. We lost our sense of specialness from those prior experiences. And something in the day, Tuesday, has the potential to upset us and bring us back to that feeling. Dig into the mastery, folks. Okay. Let's move on. Let's go right to our Doreen Virtue cards. This is your opportunity to ask a question related to what's here or not. I'm, as always, going to pull 3 cards at the very least. I will relate them to what's on the table. Here we go. Trust. Yes, I said it at the beginning. Trust the journey. It's going to be okay. We have the mastery. We can do this. We can soothe ourselves. The answer is to remain in our heart space, even though the heart's been pierced once or twice. Well, in this case, 3 times. We've been there. You know what? My guides are saying the worst part of the experience is already behind you. This is the memory of that coming back for a second pass, maybe a third pass. Let's all get into our heart space, our heart mind, and let's give ourselves more love, not less. Let's not lament this. We've recovered this specialness because we are falling in love with our own selves, our own heart space. It gives us more to give other people. There's expansion there so that we can receive. We're falling in love with new partners. Some of us are rekindling other relationships. That's something to celebrate. All right, next card. It's another hot, sticky day, folks. The cards are not cooperating. Okay. Improving health. Yeah. Improving mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health. This is an outcome of what's going on in these cards. This is another pass at self-mastery. We get better every single time. Next card. my goodness, I can't even grab it. Yeah, don't stop. Don't quit on yourselves. Do not quit. Keep going. That's the message of the Chariot. Don't stop. I like that. It's just one day. You can do it. Oh, all right. I'm moving on to the... Oh, that's so cool. I love this. The Power of Love cards by James Van Praagh. I barely shuffled them before this one flipped out into my hands. Passed. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Different words, but I just said it. Okay, folks, that's your affirmation for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading resonates with you. Please give it a like and a thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. And please subscribe to the channel. I will be back tomorrow. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow for the Wednesday reading. Have a beautiful Tuesday. My love and blessings to all of you. And if you would like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box on the YouTube channel. All the information is right there for you. It will take me a week to get the reading to you. Bye for now, folks.